Hello, my loves. So, today I'm doing my reading quite a bit earlier than I normally do, and I feel kind of like there is a heavy energy to this reading, but I feel like, again, it kind of ties into yesterday, where it's like you've got to take a couple of steps back before you take that leap. And you may be nervous about it, but like you also know that the divine has your back, so you're just kind of along for the ride. Today, the job that I really don't like, I felt really disrespected, but I don't know, I just feel like maybe there's a sign in there, Ten of Wands, that something is on the horizon, something that suits me better. And it's hard for me because I feel like I'm just like having to make do with my finances right now. Justice. I feel like it doesn't necessarily serve me, but I think that I'm like around the corner or at a tower moment where I will find something that not only suits my finances, but I'm taken care of as well, like mentally, spiritually, physically. We have the Tower and the Page of Wands. So I will go based off of like what I'm seeing first before I get into like my reading deck. But I see that like there's some sort of burden going on in your life. It may be something that weighs heavily on you. You stress a lot about it, and you're just kind of like pushing with all your might to like get where it is that you really want to go. And I think that Spirit sees you and sees all the work that you put in. So there's the Justice card, being like, I see you, I see that you deserve better. So there's going to be a Tower moment of whatever it is. I do see that like this person is like in their like revitalized rejuvenation type energy into something new, but they're able to step into that like I don't know if this is the right word for it, but like sole proprietor energy. Like you are taking charge of whatever it is that you most desire, and I think that whatever like bit or piece of like your confidence that you didn't necessarily have, you may have once thought that it was arrogance, but now you feel like this is a piece of you that you're not even questioning. Like, for example, the thing that I think of is like, say you're like somebody who's really shy, never really outspoken or anything like that, and then something happens to you, and whereas before you would question even saying anything about what it is you don't agree with, now you're just like, that's messed up, like, and you're able to like speak up, and you don't see it as arrogance, you don't see it as self-confidence, you just see it as that's the truth, that is what it is. Why am I gonna ignore the truth? But give me a second to look at the meanings of the cards and see if anything else stands out to me on this. So I did look at the meanings of the cards, and I do agree with what I've already seen in the cards, and nothing really stood out to me. Continuing on to that part of the reading, So I'm going to try and pull some cards from this deck, which is just like kind of like a shadow work or like main theme type reading deck. I do feel like in the last couple of days, I've been able to do my readings a lot easier and effortlessly, and I feel like I've been able to explain my readings like a lot deeper than normal. And I don't really feel like that is a coincidence, because my next like financial goal is to be able to have enough like personal readings to be able to run my business as like my sole form of income. So I don't really feel like it's a coincidence that my readings, in my opinion, have gotten easier to work through. There is a message of guidance, the number 36, which does come to the number 9, which comes back to the Tower card, in my opinion. This is like the card of regrets, but I feel like, in my opinion, I think it's more kind of like no regrets. No regrets in whatever way it is that you've approached stepping into this power. There is no regrets with that. I do see the number 23, which goes to the number 5, being change. Let me see if there's any other cards. Yeah, no, I don't really see anything else with this reading, but I do feel like when I see this card with the message of guidance, I see this as like one of the hands is yours and one of the hands is the divine, and it's just kind of like that pinky swear, that promise like from the divine that they have your back, and it may be difficult now, but you're like stepping into a different type of energy that better suits you. Their circumstances better suit you. It cut off because I'm at 20% on my phone, but the circumstances better suit you because you're fully in your power. And I think at this point, rather than having to like fake it until you make it, you're finally in an energy where it feels effortless, and you're not like questioning yourself. Also 555 on my clock, but like you're not questioning, was I too mean about this? Should I have done this differently? Should I have worded this differently? Should I have been more professional about things? Like all of the things that you're dealing with in whatever situation it is that is kind of like probably stressing you out the most, the thing that you're working through the most, you're finally at a point where you're not like questioning yourself and how you dealt with the situation. You just have a knowing that you did what you could, you did what was best for you, and you're moving on out of that into things that better suit you and fit your situation. I hope this helps. Have a great night.